McGonigal. For the first time since the summer, the Great Falls City Commission met in person tonight. MTN's Lindsay Stanger was at the meeting and has a recap.
Things such as housing. In public comment, several citizens spoke in favor of creating more affordable housing.
It's obvious that the city does not believe that this is a basic human right that they are responsible for protecting.
Housing and security, those that are sometimes considered the most vulnerable among us.
Also advocate for those citizens who have disabilities, including
asking the commission to address the housing issues in Great Falls following the ARP funding. Another thing addressed was the ordinance pertaining to false alarms for fires.
Increase the fine amount for a third or subsequent false alarm from $50 to $100.
During the City Commission meeting, the Commission voted in favor of both increasing a fine from $50 to $100 for false alarms, as well as an adaptation to the current fire code.
Finally, the proposed ordinance also clarifies the need for alarm agents, which are those that are in the business of servicing alarms and repairing them.
The Commission also opened up an ordinance pertaining to weapons and restrictions in public areas. There will be a public hearing for that ordinance on December 21st. In Great Falls, Lindsay Stinger, MTN News.
Well, education leaders are leveling harsh criticism at Montana's Superintendent of Public Instruction. A letter written by the superintendents of Montana's AA schools blasts Elsie Arntzen for what they call her lack of leadership. They say they have no confidence in her performance and go on to outline their concerns, including unlicensed educators and the backlog at the Office of Public Instruction, with many schools still in need of educators. And the AA superintendents say there are no plans moving forward to update the state's content standards, something schools rely on to update their teaching materials. The letter goes on listing several more examples. We caught up with Great Falls Superintendent Tom Moore to get his thoughts.
The letter, again, was carefully crafted by the superintendents and our legal counsel, and discussed and debated for quite a while, and we believe it's a professional approach to addressing the issues. The superintendent of public instruction is an elected official. The only person that she really answers to are the people, the public, and we're stakeholders in this work together, and I think we tried to outline that in this letter, that we're supposed to be working together, not against one another, and it feels that way a little bit.
Now, we did reach out to the Office of Public Instruction for comment to this harsh criticism. Superintendent Arntzen says she is taking the concerns and feedback seriously, and she says their collective mission is to always put Montana students first, and unity and support is imperative. She goes on to say, quote, "The OPI will continue to make necessary changes, revisit our programs, communication and outreach, and strategically work to ensure that every district has the tools they need from OPI."